Hello, I'm Meemee. I am a speedrunner of various games, but I especially love this game, Transistor. Transistor is a very beautiful game made by, you might know them, the devs of Hades and Bastion and lots of other isometric games that are very lovable and cute and pretty. And this one is, it's got a lot of interesting mechanics going on, and I will love to explain them in just a second. But first, I need to introduce my wonderful commentators. First, I have Jen, the current world record holder, and the person who actually got me into this game.
Hi. Yeah, I hold the current world record. I absolutely love this game, and I'm very excited to see it at this event.
And I also have Senna, the person who made the guide that I first watched to actually learn this game. Hi, Senna.
Hi, everyone. I'm an old runner, just here to be wowed and amazed by all the cool new strats that these two have come up with.
So here we start in a mysterious place on the dock, and timer will start as soon as Red pulls out the sword, which will be 3, 2, 1, go. All right, to start out the game, we have two abilities. We have one called Crash and one called Breach. Crash is our first ability, and it does a combo bonus where it will multiply the damage of all other abilities after things are hit by it. That's going to become very useful later, and it's also very helpful now. The other ability is Breach. It's a high damage, long range ability, but it's pretty slow. So we want to try to combo those together for our first fights here.
And here we're introduced to one of the very big mechanics during the game, which is called Turn. It allows the main character, Red, to pause time, plan her actions, and then execute them. This is a forced turn use. It's a tutorial to tell us, hey, you can do this. We don't really use turn in combat because it's slow. You have to go into turn, do the actions, and then actually do them. So we just stay out of this pause time, which makes fights a lot harder because they were balanced around being able to strategize your moves, everything. We will be using turn in very exciting ways later in the run mainly to play out of bounds and skip a lot of stuff.
We get our next ability here, which is called Spark. Spark is a sort of medium-range, fast attack that does a very small burst damage, and then it shoots out some cluster grenades that will hit all the enemies around. It's very good. So we're going to be using that for our early game damage mostly from here until we get more high damage burst abilities later. Our early game goal right now is to gather some XP so we can get our first couple abilities, and once we get those abilities, we're gone. We don't care about XP anymore, just skip every fight we can.
Let's just go.
And we're going to get to one of the first RNG points of the run, one of the very few. This enemy is called the Young Lady, and she teleports after getting hit. And when she dies, she spawns a bunch of tiny cells, which you need to gather before they turn into angry cells. And this was a pretty good pattern, actually. Meemee managed to gather a lot and clean up with one single spark. This also shows a little bit of a mechanic where you can, where enemy white cells will eventually spawn enemies. Usually this happens when you defeat a normal enemy. If you don't get the cell, they will respawn. And here
we just got the most broken ability in the game.
Yep, ability to dash. It's a faster option for movement. It also allows us to move around very well. It goes a tiny bit through walls. It's really good. And Meemee's going to get a level up. And we get some abilities. We also take the save point so that we can do one of the forced upgrade actions. So in this game, you have all these abilities, and you can use them to upgrade other abilities at, say, 10 levels. And here meemee upgraded the crash ability with bounce, so now the bounce just goes in between enemies. Oh my god, that was really cool.
I just got the pattern there that we were just talking about that I've never seen before, and I just got it twice today, so that's interesting.
Yeah,
so we're on our bike.
the cell nearly respawned. And we're for the lore of this game, Red is supposed to be Jenkar, but has lost her voice, and in a casual playthrough you don't really know what's happening with it, and you have all this AI robots that are everywhere and converting the city, and you have your mysterious narrator in the sword that's talking to you, and you're trying to figure things out. There's maybe time for one donation here.
So I heard somebody wanted pizza. Is that true? Did someone want pizza? I think it's time to go order pizza.
I'd like to order pizza. I think it was a Sea Monster pizza, that one, right?
Yes, Monster. Is that true? Is that what Chat wants? Chat wants some Sea Monster?
One thing that we don't mention a lot, but a lot of those fights are pretty optimized. Enemies are pretty consistent in their movement, and there's not a lot of RNG in what they do. And meemee's gonna do a little skip to get the pizza, and skip a fight that's supposed to spawn when you get the pizza. Well, get when you order.
Sea Monster is really the only choice here. I agree. Let's get that Sea Monster pizza. And yeah, normally you would get stuck in that fight, but by interacting and then sort of leaving before the game has a chance to lock us in, then we don't have to worry about that. Ooh, that was awkward. Let me get this help.
Also, we haven't talked a bit about enemy variety, but a lot of enemies do a lot of different things, and they also have different levels that influence what they do. For example, the little weed-looking enemies will actually heal other enemies that are in their range. And other enemies are actually smart enough to use that and
that was rude.
go there, go into that range to get healed. Oh, that's unfortunate. We tried to hit both creeps there with an explosive packet once, but it's quite tight. And meemee just unlocked an explosive packet of her own, and she's going to be able to use that to very effective means. A very effective use against bosses.
Yeah, now we no longer care about experience, and we're just zooming.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, walk. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2. And now we're at the next area.
Yeah, so we stayed silent during that so you could count. What's happening there is there's a little gap where you can just barely dash from in bounds to out of bounds, and then you can go around the map to actually get to the transition to the next level. Now, normally interactables like transitions to next level are coded in a way where you can't interact with them without camera, but this one is special. Red hums the transition, and it turns out you can hum to transition to the next level without camera there. So we're just able to skip this entire scene.
Do you want to talk about Sybil? Or do you want to do a donation?
Yeah, sure. We have a $10 donation from Garach.
so
To all my queer friends, never stop being amazing.
donations
And
are
I
fine.
did hear we have that sea monster pizza, right? Coming up. What about Frog Monster? And what about our incentive just open for that? Fight the super boss. Does that work? If we meet $1,500 for that, Jaxer will fight the super boss in Frog Monster. So let's get that met. I have a little bit of time, but not a lot.
Talking about Sybil, we're just about to meet one of the first real bosses in the game, and that's Sybil. Sybil has a lot of a storied backstory where she was supposed to backstab us, but then turned out to backstab the antagonists and got turned partially into a robot because of that. And so we have to fight her. And the way we're going to fight her is by putting mines next to her face and exploding them. Usually you have multiple phases of this boss. Each time they get stronger, you have to chase them around, kill them, she spawns ads. It's a little thing, but we just place machines while she's recovering between phases, and as soon as she's actually hittable, we explode the mines.
That fight is normally one of the hardest in the entire game in your casual playthrough. It's really tricky, but she isn't very strong against pre-placed explosives, and it turns out none of the enemies in this game are, so get used to that. And now we have another travel sequence. This speedrun has a lot of short, unskippable cutscenes. It's just good for hand rests. Make sure you don't get hand damage during your runs because there's a lot of strenuous tricks here. Oh, and now we see the cat boy in the background. There's Asher.
Yeah, keep an eye on the cat. We'll get to see the cat later on outside of cutscene. We'll make sure to point them out when we get to it.
Now would be a good time for another donation if you have one.
Yeah, we have a $25 anonymous donation with no comment. Thank you. We have a $25 anonymous donation, or a no comment donation from Kat. Thank you for that as well. And a $28 donation from Maddie saying, "Let's go, meemee."
Oh, hi, Maddie.
Let's go!
And we can get, I think, the first real noted section here. We have turn, and there's two collision tags, one for when the character is in turn, one for when she's out of turn. And doors basically disable your collision to push you through walls. So we enter the door normally and exit while in turn. And so we never get our collision put back. And so we're just able to go to the end of the level here. And we're chaining straight up to another bit glitchy tech. Wow, that was really fast. Where you can dash. The fights in this game work as arena, and you can dash through the trigger for the arena and end up outside the arena, and it still triggers the arena, but the borders don't actually trigger. And so you in a fight state without actually being locked into the fight and can progress. We still do a fight here to unlock this elevator.
Maybe more.
Mm-hmm.
And
that
we're getting
fight state will come up a lot later.
Yes. And we're getting to one of the most annoying fights in the run.
This is the worst fight. Oh. Almost good. Pretty good fight. I'm going to take the save point because there's a big skip after here, and if I were to miss it and not take the save point, I would have to restart the entire area or do that really long fight. So I'm just going to take the save point.
We do love safety saves. Also, I will mention the fight skips like this one sometimes look very natural movement-wise. There's a lot of invisible triggers that just get avoided with careful movement, and you just never trigger the fight that you were supposed to.
It's very precise. There are specific dodges we do from very specific spots to make sure we never hit the triggers. And now we're going to peacefully ride this elevator straight to the top. Surely nothing would get in our way, right? This will just be a peaceful elevator ride. I'm sure.
Surely.
Oh, what? Something's wrong. There's enemies? Oh no, I never would have guessed.
Also, once again, showing off the power of placing mines. This fight is entirely scripted, so meemee is just able to prepare mines to destroy enemies as soon as they spawn. You can actually explode the mines slightly earlier than the enemy spawn, and they just get caught by the explosion.
Almost there.
Really comfy.
So, about a pizza. Now, normally there's a pretty big skip here we do. Oh, to skip this fight entirely. But that puts us in that fight state again, which actually won't let us go into this pizza cutscene. So we have to actually do this fight. But that's okay. It's a short fight.
Actually, I've never seen this fight. Well, I've seen it in my casual, but it's been years and years since I've done that. So
Best view in town.
that's actually really fast.
It's strange coming here. Like this.
And we have a pizza!
Can't imagine what.
Yay, pizza!
Be a pizza!
Well, at least Junction Jan's delivered.
You have your pizza, Shad. I hope you appreciate it.
Flatbread delivery still coming.
Is there a different graphic for every type of pizza?
No,
or
I
is
think
it
it's
always the
default
same?
supposed to look like the sea monster one, but there is different dialogue depending on the one you get. And there's our pizza.
Locked yourself out.
That is the last time we will have a peaceful moment there. She locked herself out of her apartment. She knows there's no going back from this. But onward with the speedrun we must go anyway. Now, normally I have a visual cue to do this, but because of the pizza cutscene, it actually takes away my visual cue, so I have to do this kind of blind, but it's not too bad still.
Yeah. What we're doing here is we're skipping, we're activating the elevator without actually riding it. And this is going to be very important because activating this elevator properly sets our weapon in a corrupted state. And we're going to do a skip later on that's
Let me
skipping.
retry it.
Oh no. We're doing a skip later on that's supposed to reactivate. We're skipping the thing that's supposed to uncorrupt our weapon.
Whatever, I'll just do the fight. It's okay.
It's really tricky. This fight is actually one you usually skip when you skip with the elevator, but because we got the pizza, we actually have to do a different skip, and it's a bit tricky.
It's not a fight I normally practice because I don't normally do it.
That was clean. Well done.
You got through it.
And now we just run through as much as we can.
In here. The sights for me.
Also, fun fact, our dashes go through walls. Yippee.
There's a big issue with using that though. Oh, actually, first of all, these things will spawn enemies if you hit them, but I'm not going to hit them until they're all dead. So, good luck spawning enemies now.
Yeah, loads really good. Turns out, loading
Explosives
are
are
really
the
good.
solution to every single one of life problems.
And now,
And now-
spine skip.
Yeah. Do you want me to? I can do the explanation for spine skip. So here we are getting to a pretty big section, big map, some fights, and at the end of this all, there's a pretty big boss that takes a while to beat. And you know, it's slow to do all that. So instead, we're going to get no clip and just go around everything. And the way this works is during the small section, the boss will actually drop their tail on us like that and do damage to us. And when we get sent to 1 HP, we get put into a state that's called emergency turn, where we basically pause time and have time to react. And we're gonna trick the boss to keep hitting us while we're in a terminal. Normally, you're not supposed to move while you're in a terminal, but because this boss is not affected by the terminal, it's just gonna send us into emergency turn. We're gonna exit it, and that's going to allow us to regain control and be able to move with this terminal up. And then we're gonna go to a door, enter the door, close the terminal to regain control, and enter turn, and then we'll have no clip. And this no clip is going to allow us to do a lot of skipping. Also, unfortunately, meemee got hit by the boss there. It's actually really hard to see where you are and where you're going.
There's like a little maze of blocks there, and you get stuck on them very easily.
Yeah. Also, this movement is actually not completely trivial. There are some triggers for fights and some stuff that can hit you while you're in a clip. And if you trigger a fight here, you're in a bit of a pickle, so you really want to avoid everything. And so we're heading towards the end of the level. Now, normally there's a boss, and there's a door, and the door takes you to the next level, but the boss closes the door when you try to interact with it. However, the door works from both sides, so you can just go to the other side of the door, as meemee is going to do in a second, and just trigger it from the other side.
Oh, really?
And the boss...
That's
Oh no.
not good.
And the boss will close it if you miss the skip. Unfortunate.
Yeah,
So
that is
meemee-
unfortunate.
Meemee's unfortunately going to have to redo this whole section. Hey, we're gonna see everything twice.
Mine's
Yeah,
good.
it's-
it's fun. This is the biggest run killer. There's so much RNG involved. Oh, it's
think-
frustrating, but it's fun. It's fun. It's still fun.
Yeah. We also,
Well, we could probably.
yeah.
I was gonna say we could probably do a donation since it's just the same if we have any.
Yeah, we love seeing the same thing twice. We get to see more Transistor. Also,
Yeah.
everyone has been loving the pizza incentive. We have so many donations coming in to support that. We have $25 from Lennar. Pizza in my tummy. Me so hungry. Throwing a little pizza party for you all. Less than 3. Also have a $150 donation from Leia in Moonlight. What do we want? Trans rights. How will we get them? Pizza. Also have a $25 donation from, fittingly, Pizza Yeti. I heard there's a pizza incentive, so I had to donate. Always order the pizza.
Always. I might have to start having to order pizza in my any percent runs.
Oh no. Also, you do still get to see some of out of bounds graphics that Supergiant games put in just for us glitch runners to enjoy.
They knew we'd see them.
Exactly. They plan for major skits in the game.
Okay, let's do the setup properly. There we go.
Good job.
There we go. Well done.
So now we
Yeah,
get to why we did that elevator skip earlier, which is there's a dialogue line that would play when we enter this door that would soft lock the game because oops, need to do that. That would soft lock the game because we didn't actually kill Spine, but because we did that elevator skip, we don't get that dialogue, and it doesn't soft lock the game, and we're all fine. There we go.
Also, a tiny bit of no clip to just avoid going through a couple more doors. And we're going to have a lot of skips in rapid succession coming here. We're going to have a fight skip where we just dodged the boundaries of the site. And then we're going to have our first animation cancel. So the door normally puts you in a fight, but with repeated opening of menu, you're actually able to prevent the fight from getting triggered. This is used to make this section a bit faster, and usually to skip getting some experience. With the pizza garden, the experience is actually irrelevant.
That was 3 for 3 RNG list. That's nice. Ooh, easy 1 frame.
You got it. Okay.
Nice.
So meemee activated a terminal, and then within 1 frame activated the launchpad, and that caused her to be able to regain control with the terminal, use another launchpad, and just get yeeted and keep the no clip from the yeeting.
Also keep the zoom, because you get some zoom during that. And then we can walk really fast after getting it.
Yes, the only section where walking is faster than dashing.
So this is actually the first save displace of the run because of
yes.
Oh
what
yeah.
we did earlier. So save displace works because, like earlier, you can sort of interact with things and then move where the game thinks you've interacted with them. And by moving there, we've actually moved where the game thinks that we've saved at, and we saved in the fight. And so by then reloading the save in the fight, the game just lets us walk out of the fight and keep going.
And then we can make it to the second button to open the big gate that was blocking our path before. And we're going to do another save displacement real quick to avoid yet another fight.
Towers, Commodores. Never had the pleasure.
One thing that's important here is I have to remember to take off my abilities. Oh, wait, what happened? Did I not get the save?
I don't think you hit the save yet.
Does my retry send me to a terrible spot here?
I don't think it's,
no.
I think it's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's fine. If nothing else, you'll need to do that fight.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking, yeah, the doors don't really save you here. It's really awkward.
Yeah.
Oh no.
For whatever reason. It's like the one spot where you actually move rooms and it doesn't save you when you go to a new room. It's very strange. It's okay, it's not very far.
That's 2.
Yeah, I think what happened is you just bumped into a wall on the way to save. It happens. It's very unfortunate when it does.
Yeah.
It can be a little tricky.
Never had the pleasure.
Really? Again?
Oh no, Mimi,
Oh my
what are you?
gosh. Alright. I guess I'll just take the save there and then try it. Alright. It's okay.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. We have to do that though because we need to swap abilities
Yeah.
for later. Can't just do it
Mimi's
normally.
also going to unequip all of their abilities for a skip coming up. So they're going to use this menu to do that as well. Should be good.
That's 2. Big door downstairs on the open.
Alright. Go save, I guess, and then do it.
Surely the save isn't just completely broken.
Towers, Commodores.
I don't think that's possible. It would be sad if that was possible.
So, let's see here.
Okay.
Must be the express.
That looked
Yeah,
good.
there you go.
Yeah, okay. I just was missing it. I was bonking the wall, I think.
Okay.
Looks like Grant has other visitors.
Oh, don't soft lock me, please?
Yeah, there is a soft lock where if you die during the transition into this cutscene, then the game doesn't know what to do and you soft lock. But it looks like you're good.
Maybe there's still time.
So
Yeah, you just sort of run in place in the elevator, but I can move, so it's no big deal.
the death actually crashes you. It's just any knockback and on the transition that softlucks you here. It's rare to die. You need to take a lot of damage really quickly. But yeah. Also, I mentioned there's a cat. The cat is in this room that we're entering.
What?
Where's the cat? I've not...
Wait, you know where the cat is.
I haven't seen the cat before. Where's the cat?
Wait, you haven't seen the cat?
I haven't seen the cat.
Oh no. Just look down from Aster and Grant.
Yeah, it's sitting on one of the coolant tube things. Right next to
Oh,
the
there I see.
process.
Okay. I was blind. Okay, I can see.
You can see the cat. Yippee.
I have never seen that cat before. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh my gosh, you have to.
It's so
I got so
funny.
distracted looking at the cat, which is right here, by the way.
Oh,
I was like,
think
wow, I
now-
gotta go see the cat. And I tried to do skip too early.
Yeah, one dialogue box too early. I think because of that, you're not actually able to do the skip now.
Yeah, unfortunate.
So usually what happens here is we overlap the level up screen with the loading of the next level, so we save a little bit of time there. But, that's fine. We can take the time to look at the kitty. Bye-bye, cat.
Jump for it. We're not gonna fall.
Now's a good time for donations in this transition cutscene.
A Flappy
Yeah,
Bird
sure.
cutscene.
Flappy Bird cutscene. As a reminder, once again, for Frog Monster The Run coming up by Jaxter, we do have to fight the Super Boss Incentive Open. That is open until the end of Frog Monster, $1,500 total to get that unlocked. But don't have to super rush. We're pretty close to getting that done. 74%. Thanks to this $1,000 no comment donation from
What?
Hilly Incompetent. Thank you for your generosity and supporting
Thank you so much.
Lambda Legal.
Thank you so much.
Even with this $1,000, you do not have to donate $1,000 to help. Every small donation counts. ! Donate in chat, or use the Twitch charity extension if you want to donate.
Should I go for the funny
Hype
strat?
chat? That's awesome.
Yes. Wait,
I'm
no.
gonna go for the funny strat. It's fine. It's only like 30 seconds if I miss it. It's no big deal.
Okay, good luck.
So normally there's a fight here, yeah, but we don't have any abilities. So the devs were nice and they said, oh, if you don't have any combat abilities, you would be stuck here. Well, I guess we'll free you by not having this fight. So I don't have to do the fight.
Yeah, they have that especially because it's a forced save. So you would really be lost if you were stuck there. And here we have a...
Oh, I got it. I got funny strat.
Oh,
Let's go.
dude! Okay, that's so much harder than it looks. Well done. That's like almost pixel perfect movement to skip that fight. And doing it without the save is wild. Fuck wild. Well done.
There's a safer strat you can do where you walk up into the corner a little bit and then dash towards a certain pixel. But if you just want to do controller dashes, you can risk it and do funny strat.
Yeah, you can risk it. You definitely can. And here, Mimi is re-equipping everything. A notable thing is we're equipping a dog on a dash. So now we're leaving cuppies behind. A little happy trail of reds that just serve to confuse enemies. And we also just skipped a fight by once again going through side boundary in a way that was not expected. Also, once again, mines are absolutely broken.
Yes, as always. That was that was our first catboy that we've been introduced to. They're called, I don't know what they're called, but we call them catboys, or at least I do.
Man.
They're
Just called mans.
Yeah, they're called catboys. They have 4 different types, and we're gonna see 3 of the types that are relevant later. And thankfully, the most difficult type will not be in the one fight we have to do with them. There's one called Stealthy, and what that does is it makes them go invincible for like 90% of the time. It's awful. But because we get to skip almost every fight in the game, we won't have to deal with them, thankfully. In casual playthroughs, it's a nightmare.
Also, this is the last time we get to ride the bike, so we are
Goodbye,
gonna
bike.
park. Goodbye, bike.
The unsung hero of this game, the bike.
but deserves some.
This whole sequence is Red retracing her steps and going back. If you pay close eye, you can see that this is just the starting area, but reversed. And here we're gonna see Bob. Bob helps us cross that gap, and then runs away because he's shy. And so we play explosives, and he dies. Bye, Bob.
Bob the bridge builder.
Bye, Bob.
And we're gonna have another animation cancelled soon. But it's going to allow us to skip a fight with Catboys, but also, much more importantly, it's going to allow us to skip a whole section of discussion by the main antagonist after the fight, and it's so long, and it's really the main interest in doing this little skip. And meemee.
Oh, that was so nice. Well done.
And so now Red is going to build a bridge to a wall section from town. So this is originally like where you start the game, and now we're going to access the late game area. And
you go to that terminal at the start of the game, it does give you the option to vote on a poll to see if there should be a bridge there. But this is the part of the game where we learn that the transistor is more than a sword. It's also sort of admin privileges for the world here. And so we can just say yes to the bridge, and there will be a bridge now.
The process can stop. Can stop. However, this process.
And now we're going to have a lot of little movement. Usually there's a few fights in this area, mainly involving Catboys. And as Meemee said, they have all abilities. And one important fact is that they share their abilities. So if you have one stealthy man, all of the men are stealthy. If you have one regenerator, all of them regenerate, etc. But because we have skips, including animation cancel, like the one Meemee's just about to do, we're just able to completely ignore that stealthy man and go straight to another safe displacement. And then move on halfway.
So clean. Absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, we haven't commented much on it, but a lot of these skips are actually pretty tight, especially if you're trying to do them a bit fast. And Meemee's has been very consistent at them.
And now it's time for the hardest fight in the game.
So we unfortunately have to fight 3 men here. And we have a strat where, because we don't move here, the camera actually doesn't move. And
nice.
So there's a man that's right, and the man just straight up isn't able to do anything before getting exploded. And it's very nice. It means you only have to deal with 2 of them instead of having to deal with all 3.
That was a very clean fight.
Yeah, that looked really clean. That's new since I yeah, very nice.
Four dash?
And
nice. That saves point 1.
good job.
Yeah.
Also, there's a fight here. There's actually a significant portion of casual players that just accidentally skip this fight. It's actually hard to trigger on purpose. And there's another big fight that Meemee just skipped that's really nice. The safe displacement technically doesn't skip fights, but it skips a whole bunch of dialogue. Usually Royce, the antagonist, just talks a lot before he opens every single firewall, and it takes a while and everything. But because we saved here and reloaded, we're just able to dash through the firewalls and keep going while he does his eternal monologue. Unfortunately, Royce will get his opportunity to monologue in a bit.
This is it then.
Very soon, actually.
This is the lore dump part of the game, and we don't have time for that.
And so now Red is going to plant her sword into this giant sculpture of sword to get rid of the process, the robots that have been everywhere. And she's going to enter the sword, and turns out Royce also has a sword. And cue epic boss fight music.
Let you go.
Royce gets to cheat in all the ways we do. He gets a time stop, and he has all of our abilities, including the stun ability, which is very frustrating.
But he doesn't have minds.
Well, the process.
Also,
Or a
He
dog.
doesn't have Luna.
yeah, he doesn't have dog.
We have the power of Luna.
We should talk about the dog real quick. There's a dog in this game, and we're gonna summon her. And there's a glitch where if she barks at explosives, if the explosives actually get duplicated. So remember what happened to Sybil? Yeah, Roy's going to have a bad time. A really bad time.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Royce has, I think it's 3 lives that you need to burn through,
Get this over with.
And always
So-
gets to move first.
and he always gets to move first.
I had to make sure I didn't use the wrong ones. We have to have all the abilities in the exact way. Really? It's always crash first. It's always crash first, isn't it?
Oh,
Royce has, I think, 3 attacks he can do here, and he will do as many as he can do to heal his time stop damage. And depending on the pattern you can get up to, you can get just 2 attacks, and you can get up to 4, and he can run away. He didn't run away this time, so maybe he's just going to be able to absolutely destroy his face with explosives.
Second chance, huh? How about fourth chance?
Also, important to note, normally Royce is supposed to immediately end turn after each of his health resets. But because we're doing damage in a precise way, we're able to enter turn just before he does and spam damage in his face. Also,
also, we can see Luna there.
The low percent fight is...
Love to see it.
Oof. Yay, Luna, bestest
we
girl.
really love the dog.
Got away.
And now we get to rebuild the world.
Yeah, I said GG, this isn't actually time. We still need to rebuild the world.
Yeah.
And that's it.
But yeah, there's a ton of very cool lore that we are quickly glossing over as we run through
Yes.
this game.
Absolutely recommend playing the game. It's like any percent obviously skips through a lot and tries to go fast, but there's a lot of cool lore, there's a lot of cool music, and honestly cool mechanics that we are completely glossing over. We just pick up the most broken build and go.
Yeah, there's all kinds of abilities and ways to stack them that like make it super fun to replay over and over again. There's also a new game plus option. It's everything about this game is very cool.
I really recommend playing it. Like, we don't even unlock passive slots.
And time is about to come up when I interact with this block, which is now. GG.
GG.
And now we get to the part that I was talking about in the interview, where this is the part where I cried in my first playthrough.
Every time I pick
Tragic cutscene.
the game back up as a speed game, I have to hold the tears back in, so I definitely feel you on this.
Wait.
I can't watch this. I have to, like, as soon as I get time, I just restart a new run. Just watching it like hurts. It hurts my soul, dude. It's the bittersweetest
good.
ending.
If you do this, then please don't. Wait. Red.
You mentioned during the interview that Paper Boats was your favorite track. It's the same for me. It's
so good. Paper Boats is the song that will be coming up right now. The game is... Every game by Supergiant Games has incredible music, but this game is no different. The one thing I learned the other day, actually, is that the narrator for this game is the same narrator as Bastion, which is very interesting because they have very different sounds. Also, that's the same voice actor as Hades in Hades. So,
Wait, really?
You know that character. Yep.
I didn't realize that. Damn. Wow.
Yeah, vocal range on these voice actors. While we are listening to this track, everyone, real quick, any shoutouts that you all have, and where can people find you?
Yeah. I'd like to shout out all the people that I know IRL watching me. I got so many messages from people who were happy to see me. I appreciate all of you. Shout out to everybody who's been motivating me. Shout out to Jen for getting me to actually play this game. And yeah, you can find me at twitch.tv/meemee_variety, meemee_variety, or YouTube at meemee_HK. I've been doing a lot of Silksong Glitched, which is very fun. Yeah, that's me.
I just want to shout out Cass93. Yeah. He's been the guy that got me into this game, and absolutely lovely person. And yeah, you can find me on Twitch at Jenkar12. And yeah,
I'm SynaMaur. I speedrun lots of different games, mostly like hack and slashes and beat 'em ups. But I'm gonna get into Silksong eventually, and you can find me at SynaMaur on every platform, basically.
And big reveal.
Hi.
Hey. The most important hey in the that I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Red can talk. And they're happy.
And they finally made it to the country, which is a big thing in the game
That's true.
that we skip over.
no NG plus war.
I love this song. I could just listen to it for hours. I've listened to the entire soundtrack through before so many times. It's so good.
Paperboats is really good, but In Circles is also really
In Circles is also very good, yes.
And Spine of the World. Oh god. The
Yes. Like every song, you just list every song here, they're all very good, yeah.
yeah, it's a Supergiant Games. You're expecting
It's a super. It's gotta have a good soundtrack, right?
yeah.
She Shines is also really good, and I think it's only for the Switch version, if I recall correctly.
Wow.
Oh, really?
I didn't know about
It's
that.
a special bonus track. Oh yeah, it's a special bonus track that's only on the Switch version. And maybe the mobile version? There's a mobile version of this game, by the way.
Oh. Thanks, everyone. This was fun. Bye.